All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are back with God's Raid. Yes, 10 days in on this account. We wanted to kind of show exactly where we're at. Unfortunately, I was only able to do the live streams for Friday, so I figured I'd throw out another weekend video. So yeah, you get to see a little bit more of where we're at, because I know a lot of time has passed since the last actual video we made on this. We did do the live stream and showed off kind of what we were doing, but yeah, we are level 19 after 10 days. And we only have rares and we have one legendary. So let's just look real quick. We're going here so you can see. Boom, there you go. We've got day 10. We're about to hit day 11 tomorrow, so we will be getting some stuff. Now, what have we been able to accomplish is really the question. Where are we at, and what are we doing? So we have been able to get to level 58 apparently on the Valhalla pass. So we've beaten most of this stuff. Most of the weeklies will get done every week, and seasonal we only have 2 left. Awaken heroes we just started doing. I'm not going to need it. As you can see, we only need, 110 points. So tomorrow we'll get it pretty quickly, and we don't need to craft 5 legendaries to get 50k. So that's kind of good. And yeah, we're going to get some extra summons and things like that. Now, what have we been doing, and how did we get to where we are? So what we did is let's look at our heroes real quick. All right, there we go. So heroes we have now. So we have Null Chief. He's our tank. As you can see, we're still missing a few accessories. You're going to see that my heroes aren't built insanely well, and that's because we spent our time leveling. All right. So the beginning of this game, literally all we did was get our account level up, and we leveled up our rare heroes. So Null Chief is now level 6. He is fully ascended, which is not. Is that ascending? I always get it messed up. Right? It's ascending, awakening. Everything's different here. It's ascendance, right? Yeah. So he's max ascended, and then we've got our Swift man here, Orc Swordsman. He has the best gear on here. We got lucky and got a level 11 when I was pushing for level 10. So I usually do 2. I'll use 2 pieces to level it up just to make sure I get to 10. It's just a weird thing I do, and this one just happened to get me plus 11, which is nice. So we got attack speed, dodge, and it's 36% crit damage, which is very nice on that. I haven't gotten any legendary weapons yet, I don't think, except for a sword and shield, which I'll be leveling up soon. We did get this piece, which also gives us accuracy, HP, and crit, and increased HP, which is nice for him. And yeah, that's basically it for him. We do have him in Poseidon, who is level 23. And as for Mr. Gnoll Chief, we've got Scathy, who is level 10. So that's nice. She's actually pretty good for the tank. She slows everyone down. Then we've got Mr. Spear Knight again. So he's all maxed out and ascended. We will not be resetting any of these heroes. Just so I'm clear, in my last iteration of this game, we did reset some heroes to get some gold and get some heroes leveled up and switch into epic heroes and things like. We are not doing any of that this time. We are keeping our heroes the way they are. All these guys just got their first transcendence or awakening. Sorry, got their first awakenings. So they do have have 1 point in awakenings as of right now. So he got attack. He's got a decent amount of gear. He's missing 2 accessories right now. He's 45,000 power, which is nice. He's using Nike, which is also a really good god for increasing attack power. Then we've got Mr. Dark Mage, who is not awakened all the way yet. We're just missing 1 star. We have him in Artemis, and we did get this legendary piece with penetration, accuracy, and crit, which is very nice. So he's got a legendary hat, and then he's got all his gear on here. We just got his little necklace, which I don't like. We'll eventually switch it, but for right now, hey, it's extra HP, dodge, and defense. I'll take it since it'll help him stay alive when one of those stupid assassins runs to the back row. So I ain't mad at it. We're going to keep it for now. We want to get one that's, that has the extra piece, hopefully for increasing skill level. That would be nice. He is also fully awakened. Yeah, he's got everything. He's good. Trainings. Most of these guys have basically their stuff done. It's mostly skills and then some extra crap. I haven't reset any of them yet. We're trying to save our gems, just so you can see their trainings. We'll go through. Say mostly I've been focusing on the skills. I'm not really worried about anything else. If I got something that was really good, I did it. We do need to do a couple of runs in the skill book department to get him with these 2 right here, and we're about to get another one because he's level 39. We have the 30% attack speed, which is very nice, but otherwise everything else in here is trash. So there's not much going on there for him, but he is still pretty strong. As far as Mr. Spear Knight, yeah, there you go. We got some crit rate, some good stuff in there, which I actually like. He's got 590 extra crit, and in preparation for his little passive, which is also very good. He's got a few pieces, nothing crazy, and he's missing 2 accessories. We've got little sorcerer mummy. We got Horus just recently. Now, Horus is good. Don't get me wrong. He's really good. Ares is way better for early game just because you can increase your attack and then you can kill an entire wave with Poseidon. However, Horus uses more magic and also lights everything on fire. So he's 5 points of magic and he lights everything on fire and increases the attack of the entire team. He's got some cool skills in here also. We've been using him as a replacement for Ares right now because we still have yet to get Ares. I even did a few fusions and unfortunately I just didn't get him. So that's just where we're at. I didn't want to do that. Go back in here. I actually forgot that we have tier as well. Here we go, info. We also have Horus, we have Tyr, and we have just recently gotten Thor. We got him from, and we did a another fusion for gods just because I was like, let me just do one because I'm bored. And yeah, we got Thor, so that's good. So we've actually got some really good gods, but we're not going to be using a lot of them right now because we're trying to max out our lower end gods first. I bring these guys in whenever I can. I can only get them to level 10, so there's really no point to working with them too much. Thor is really good, and he does increase crit rate on orcs, which is also really good. So we will be putting them on heroes. I'm just not going to spend a lot of time to level them yet until I actually get some pieces where I can get them to maybe 2 or 3 star and increase their skills a little bit. Otherwise, we're not going to work too hard on them. We're just going to throw them on some heroes. Let's get out of here. There we go. Goodbye, Scathy. All right, so Mummy Girl, she, like I said, she's got some gear. She's got some stuff that's not leveled yet. We're trying to get some stuff done here. I think, is this, yeah, we can still do this. We have durability. So we are working on getting some upgrades to our accessories, but we've only been leveling up the ones that really matter right now. And we just got this piece also for her. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to go for something different, but I know that this isn't the end game. We're looking at just filling our slots right now, and then we're going to move into Epic. And then once we fill all of our stuff with Epic and Plus, we'll start working into Legendary. All right, so that's those. Now, as we're doing this, which I just realized we can do with all the other gods, if you go into the hero practice grounds, I have my epics cooking in here. Now we're going to stop all of these because I just realized that we need to switch out some gods. And what I've been doing here is I've been basically keeping all my epics in here. I have a few legendaries, but we're not working on them yet. We're literally just going to be putting our epics in here. All right. Everything else we're going to level manually when we're like done maxing out my main team. We're going to start leveling up the other rares to kind of have a full group of heroes so we can start working on the towers because the towers are going to be tough. We're kind of a mix and mash right now. We are going to switch all these gods out for better ones. We're going to put you in. We're going to put all my good ones in. Here we go. Because this will give us a bonus of 50%, which is nice. There we go. And then tier is the last one, right? Yeah, there we go. So now we get a huge bonus to our practices, and we'll get these done faster, which is kind of nice. But yeah, they cook, and I just bring them all out when they're all done, and they all level at the same time. I basically have been putting all level ones in here, and then when they get to 1 star, I just switch them out, and there you go. And this is the second round of heroes. So those guys are all going to level 17. The other heroes in here that we have gotten are these 3 right now. So these guys are level 20 and ready to go up to a higher level. These guys will be at 20 soon. We can ascend them. Most of these guys I have pieces, say, like I can transcend almost all of these right now because I haven't been wasting them. So most of these guys can be transcended if I wanted to, except for him. We didn't get the Archmage's thing. We can ascend most of these guys. These are the main 5 I've been using for a little while. Actually, he's the only one we can't ascend right now. Oh, that's right, because we already ascended him. That's why. So we can level him up. So we're gonna get them done, and then we can also level her up and get her transcended. But we're not working on it yet. I'm gonna probably get all these other heroes that are like green and white. We're gonna get them all to 1 star. Try to get some extra points in the Legion bonuses, and that'll be good. Right now, if you look at our Legion bonus, we have to check everything. So Legion, glory to the Legion. We have a total level of 1574, so we're almost at that 4% mark, which is nice. Legion Transcendence, we are only at 24 because I've been focusing on my main heroes. But yeah, I could probably push this in a few days, get it to 40. I could probably do it in 1 day, to be honest, if I really just focused on those little heroes. But this isn't a huge thing that I'm looking at right now. We will be focusing on it once my main team is ready to go. As far as everything else, we're working on our Pandora's Box masteries. I reset defense or ranged or one of these two. Yeah, I think it was ranged. We reset because it sucked. And we just got the last few points here today. So now I have the full 900 attack and we have 800 crit. So it's not perfect. We're just going to leave it the way it is for now. We just have all of this crit and all of this attack. You just keep going until you get crit. It doesn't matter if it's purple. It doesn't matter if it's plain. As soon as you see crit, just take it. Don't waste your gems on it right now. Eventually you can go back and do that when you have a ton of gems. As you can see, we have about 11,000. We spend a reasonable amount of gems every day right now. I'm still way higher than I was before. I think at my best I was at 11.8, but I spent some gems on some other stuff and whatever. But otherwise, I'm not really focusing on the gems. We're just trying to get through some stuff. And I think, let's see, is there anything else in here we need to look at? Pandora's box, like I said, there's enough. We've got 10% crit damage. We've gotten some of this done. We need to get 30 of these completed for the next one of the next quests. So I do need to do that, and we are working on stage 150 of the Infinity Tower. We are literally on floor 150. The problem is that it's 2 assassins and a ton of attack. So I need to get my accessories on and level up some of my armors because that team just wrecks me as far as killing me fast. If they didn't kill me so fast and it wasn't the assassins killing my back row, yeah, I've wiped the floor with everything. And this has happened to me last time too. Floor 150 sucks. And once you get past it, you can kind of go like maybe 10, 20 floors ahead once you finish it. So it is a tough floor. But other than that, Arena, we are in Gold 3 right now. I haven't been going too crazy, but I've been going crazy enough. We're about to start getting some legendary gear here. So hopefully we can get some weapons in there. And then we'll be in Ruby pretty soon. I mean, we're moving up there. We're at 213 power, 213,000 power. Like I said, this is 10 days with just rares. All right, this is just rares. That's all we've been focusing on. Let's get out of here. As far as the challenges, I'm not even going to waste my time there. There's not much going on. See, here we go. Towers. We beat the first floor of these two. We have to beat Beasts, and we have to beat this one on the first floor to finish a quest for the end of our quest line that we're going to be getting to eventually. So I'm trying to get that banged out soon. And here we go, 149. You can see the problem that I'm having. We'll go in here. We'll just battle it out. There we go. Now, Horus is just a placeholder. I basically stick to the same ones I've been using before. I use Horus, I use Anubis, and I use the other guy, Hela. Those are basically the 4 we use. Now, as you can see, these guys put up a ton of damage, and as soon as the 2 assassins transport, look at that, 1 shot to my back row. And now I have to sit here and hope for the best. If they can survive long enough, which it looks like they really can't, I could get up Zeus, but the problem is the assassins are very strong. There we go. We got Zeus, but now he's going to die as soon as I do that. And there you go. Now I just have my tank left. I've gotten it down to just the assassins. I mean, it kind of sucks. It is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. I don't care if we finish this one really quickly. I got better stuff to do right now. So if I miss it, luckily these rewards don't go anywhere. Is really what. So it doesn't matter. Like these rewards are always going to be here. It's just finish it whenever you can. So we will get once we get our defense up a little bit higher, we'll be able to beat that. So I'm not too worried about it. It took me a little while to beat it last time. All right, campaign. Where are we at? So we have completed everything through hard, I believe. Yep, hard is done 100%. Normal is done 100%. We are in very hard, and we are working our way through. What did I do? There we go. I messed up on the screen. We are working our way through very hard. We are on the Sovereign's Castle. I'm not stuck here. I just haven't fought it yet. So I guess we can try it, see what's going on. It's a tank, and the tanks are sometimes a pain in the ass. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't had much trouble with tanks in this game with the setup that I'm using because there's poison. I have poison. I have bleeds. We have burns. Like we have all kinds of stuff. So as long as these ads don't kill us, I think that was the problem here is that these guys might have killed us. I don't know. I don't even know if I fought this. There's a couple of areas that were kind of hard, but this team seems to work really well. I haven't been having a lot of trouble with beating things. Maybe resetting a fight once in a while when I see I might lose on the first round of fighting one of these fights because I just don't know when I should be using skills, if at all. Sometimes you need to. Like right here, I would say now he's dying. So right there. So maybe here we might have to use Horus to try to beat it. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. We'll see if they can get through this. I don't think it's going to happen because we have a tank that's coming up as a boss, and we are going to definitely need the bleeds on that. There we go. Another guy dead. So, yeah. I mean, either way, like I said, I wasn't trying to beat this. I just wanted to say I literally just got to that level. But we are moving along pretty quickly comparative to my other account. The other account, we were having a lot of trouble even getting through very hard. I think it took me at least 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks maybe to do the same thing I did with this team. So yeah, it's much better right now. So we've been getting a lot of rewards. We're going to be pushing through here, and we'll be getting a legendary hero very soon, probably this week, within the next few days. Actually, we'll probably beat this. I just got to get my accessories in order and figure that out. Let's get out of here. We are also working on 3-starring. Here, I'll show you again. We're working on 3-starring, so I did all of these so far, and now I'm working on Lava Prison to get this to 3-star and Lonely Shore. So yeah, we are going to try and get those 3-starred as well. Let's get out of here. What else? This clan that I'm in is ridiculously strong. Like they're at level 9 already. Like there's some crazy people in here right now. They're doing some good stuff. Was there another gift code? Or is that from before? Yeah, White Day is a code, by the way. So, in case you guys were wondering, clan dungeon. Look at this, level 13. I can't even get it. Like I die in this so fast because it's so high level. So I don't. I just kind of run in here. Look, 7,000. This guy's doing like millions and millions of damage. Look at that. Our leader is very strong apparently. Here, let's look at his squad. There you go. That's his squad for this guild. Look at that. 585,000 power. That's insane. That's a lot of power, guys. It's all in gods and gear, probably. Yeah, it's crazy. Dude puts up mad damage too. Good for him. Yeah, but that's where we're at on that. I don't think there's much in here that we really have to talk about. So, really, what we're figuring out here is that the rare heroes work. All right, they get us through everything. They level us up. We're level 19, which I think I was maybe level 16, 17 within like 2 weeks. It took forever. And how did we do it? Literally, we've just been leveling. So I've been doing the same thing that I've been saying for a while. Like I go into what is it? Into very hard? Yeah, we're staying very hard right now. In very hard, this is where you're going to really start to see your gains is by just running this level. All right, you're going to run this level over and over again with the same team and just run it as fast as much as you can. And that's how I got my heroes to level 60. Like that's it. And then all the potions, with the exception of a few times, go into my legendary. All right, that's why he is now level 39. Look at this guy. He's level 39. He's 60k power. We're only 10 days in, and he's already got some reasonable damage. His attack is 13k, which is actually higher than my spear swordsman was back when I used him as my main damage dealer in my other account. So he's already got higher attack. We can definitely do some more stuff. That extra 900 attack on him and my swordsman is really good. See, like this is him. As you can see now, he has better gear, right? Way better gear. So we could get him up there if we switched gear, and he could be used as your main damage dealer. It's fine. But as of right now, these two work really well together as long as they can stay alive because they're missing accessories. So he's missing his defense amulet here, and this guy's missing two of his things, and he doesn't have good armor. I still have a few of these guys in rare armor, and we do have some good armor in here. Like we actually do have gear to work on. I just have to stop and actually get the upgrade pieces. So we got this armor piece, which is going to be going onto my swordman to keep him alive longer. I want him to stay alive. So this is going to give us a ton of defense. It's already looking pretty good. It's got an extra 10% attack, which is really good. It's got defense, accuracy, crit resist, all the stuff he needs to kind of not die outside of accuracy, which would be good. So we are going to put that on him. This is going to go on my tank. We've got block, crit, HP, a whole bunch of stuff. So I wish it was one of the enhanced versions, but unfortunately it's what I crafted, and that's what I got. And then we've got some other crap in here that we don't really need right now. I have been trying to buy hammers as we go because apparently it's really the only thing that pisses me off in this game. Really, like actually pisses me off is the upgrade system. These hammers and the durability, they just need to go. It's already a lot of time to upgrade gear just from money, and I think having this durability crap is just it's gonna just turn people off from that because like, oh, I have to wait a week now to get another legendary hammer, like just because this stupid thing broke and I just saved up a ton. I can just see that pissing off people. So I don't know if the durability is really needed. I feel like they could just get rid of that crap. But either way, we do have some pretty reasonable stuff in here. We've got a ring of epic quality. That's pretty good. Epic Plus. Got some other pieces in here that I would use. Like this one has dodge and attack speed. So we're probably going to put that on my healer. I think my boots are good. Yeah, this one has crit damage. So this will probably switch out with one of my other heroes. We definitely have some good stuff going on. I mean, I've got a few pieces of reasonable gear. We just need to get some armor. We can always craft more. It's not like I care. Like this is just the stuff we've picked up along the way. I have sold a few pieces just to get some extra gold in the beginning. Now I'm kind of keeping stuff because I want to save it for the quest that's coming up. But yeah, these guys do really well. We get through stuff pretty easily. I don't really have a lot of trouble in here. Oop, get in here. We've been moving along for 10 days with this account. I'm happy. The maze, we're on stage 16. I haven't pushed forward in here. I don't really know if we can do it. I would assume we can. Let's give it a shot. I can always use more gold. So this is my main team. Let's see if they can handle it. So we are 213,000 power, and we're moving into this. Now, is this once again? This isn't to say that this is the best team in the world. I'm just saying the team works. Its functionality is really good. They get through things. We slow everything down. As long as these guys don't die in the background, I think we're okay. We're going to save this for the shield. Hopefully, we have enough time before anyone dies. There we go. We got the shield. So this is going to basically be our savior, and then my mummy can basically keep everyone alive. And then you get to see Horus in action. Horus is awesome. All right. It's very rare you get to see everybody get lit on fire and then increase their attack, but it is pretty cool. It's definitely good for the tank bosses, I'll tell you that much. There you go. Everyone's on fire now, so they're all dying. And my Dude over here is going to run over here and help them out. We're going to use Artemis to kind of slow down the boss, and then hopefully we don't die. I don't think we will. I don't see a reason my whole team will die. We'll definitely win. Whether or not the whole team stays alive, we'll see. So now we're going to save up for Poseidon. So this is a tough fight. I'm not gonna say this is easy, but there's a lot of skeletons going on here. There we go. They're all getting whooped up, and there you go. We were able to beat it. See that? Even even these dumb rares can help you get through these fights and not die. All right, now there we go. First time. So we got 22K now. So we can actually get 22,000 per run now if we want to. I would assume we can get a little further in this. I'm not going to try right now, but I figured I would just show that we can beat these. That's where we're at in Maze of Gold. Enhancement, we got to stage 12. We're slowly working our way through them. I don't want to waste energy on anything I don't need to. We really just want to use it on campaign right now. Yeah, so here we go. We're on stage 14 here. And then the Awakening, we're on stage 15. Just kind of working our way through it as we go. And I've been going in here to get things whenever I need them. And we are literally just farming campaign because now we need to get more experience because we need to get our awakenings done. And that's going to be important. We've gotten through a lot of these quests. As far as where we're at on here, see, we got through most of this stuff. This is where I got 2 of my legendary pieces. We're going to get a legendary plus weapon here. I'm hoping it is for my man. I really need a good weapon for my orc swordsman, and then I think we're going to be sitting pretty. But really, this is just a couple of quests that are annoying, and we'll be getting that weapon, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I mean, this team has been rocking it. I cannot say how happy I am with this team. I mean, I really didn't think that this little guy here, this little mage guy, I didn't think he'd be that good, but he. All right, so we don't have any AOE damage in this. Like the orc mage is good for AOE damage as well, and it's based off HP. So I would assume he's really good at basically killing bosses. So another version of this team, if you were going to do one from each faction right now, because that's basically what I'm doing, just so I can get, just because the team worked. I didn't honestly care about the faction so much. It just worked with the gods that we have on them, because I wanted Scathy, I wanted Poseidon, I want Nike, and I want Artemis. Horus doesn't matter to me. We can switch Horus out. I basically just have Horus on sometimes, and then I'll just put on Hela or someone else another time. It doesn't really matter. It just depends on the fight and what I'm going up against. If I'm going up a tank, if it's a tank fight, yeah, I'm bringing Horus because she can light it on fire. Awesome hero. We also did just get a few. I think we got a bunch of different gods actually. Let's look. It's funny that I just didn't get freaking. We've got a bunch of good gods. We just haven't gotten the freaking Ares. So we've got Tyr, we've got Thor, we've got Isis, we've got Bastet, we've got Aphrodite. We just got Dionysus today. We've got Hephaestus, whatever, Anubis, Hela, all the ones that are reasonably good. We got Hermes, and then all these guys. Now we have a bunch of parts for these guys. We're going to level them up, and hopefully we'll get some stuff done for them so we can get through the tower. And yeah, but these guys are this game is really fun. I mean, it has literally taken me away from Raid. Like I actually have Raid going right now on the background on my tablet so that so I can do my farming because I just play this game now. Like it's like when I say play, I mean literally play. Like I'll log in and really focus on things and try to beat stuff. Like Raid has become very what's the word I'm looking for? I would say it has become very. There's no word to describe it. It's almost like I'm not even playing the game anymore because I'm literally just autoing a lot of stuff and I'll just run through stuff. It's not boring. It's just I don't need to like sit there and like grind something out. And I usually just save that for the video so that you guys can see my progress and we can do progression on the actual progress videos. But this game, like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I can do and there's a lot of fun in this game and you get a reasonable amount of energy every day. Now that we're at level 19, pretty soon we're going to be, by the end of this week, we'll have at least 100 plus energy per day plus the extra, and I've been buying energy. So I buy the 50. I get the free, the 100, and sometimes, depending on my mood in the day, if I have a lot to do, I will buy the 200 gem one, and that's as far as it goes. Expedition, we pretty much get everything every day up to 100. So that's 2. So we get some reasonable amounts of gold from there. But yeah, every time I play this game, it gets more and more fun. So if you guys aren't playing it, I highly recommend downloading it, and I highly recommend doing rares and one legendary as your team. It's going to really help get your account level up, and it's going to help you really understand the game a little bit better because you'll be messing with heroes. Now, this team specifically works really well together, and if you need help I mean, you can use. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones we could use. Here, let's go. If you need a human ranger, the wizard's okay. I wouldn't recommend him just because he doesn't do much outside of what is it? He deals 2 times damage to enemies with barrier, which doesn't come up very often. It's not super. You'll do more damage with other stuff. Uh, Beast Archer is okay, but also once again doesn't really bring too much utility. The Marksman is kind of okay, but he also attacks the enemy with the lowest HP, so that could be useful in some fights. And he also deals a lot of damage to the closest range enemy, so he does both. I wouldn't choose him, but whatever. This guy I would 100% choose because he reduces healing and he has an attack that is based on the enemy HP, which is really good. So that'll do a ton of damage. This guy can heal. This little orc rare, he can heal and he also does AoE damage. So that's cool. He inflicts airborne. So status effects are good. Child of the Forest can be used as a healer. I happen to like the Mummy better than all the healers that are in the rare sections. If you want to use someone else, the Plague Hero, I don't know how I feel about him yet. But those are the main rares that I would use. Outside of them, what else we got here? I mean, I feel like this lady is really strong and she's a good assassin if you need to kill someone in the back row. So you could use her and she does do AoE damage as well. So she's probably a really good hero you could build. I don't know about Goblin Warrior. I think he just pushes people back, right? Yeah, he pushes the target back. Yeah, I mean, I've seen him kick my ass, but he's not that great. This heavy armor guy, he's okay. He does additional damage to people with barrier. Once again, not that exciting unless you're up against somebody who really has a barrier all the time. Like if you go up against that demon enemy in the tower, not the tower, in the challenges. Yeah, he could be useful there, but other than that, I wouldn't really need him. This guy could be a reasonable tank. He increases his block, and he could be pretty strong. He does airborne, but he doesn't have the ability to use Scathy unless you are willing to give up your faction bonus. So that's up to you. You could put him in one of the demons. That's fine too, and then put Scathy on like a beast, a frontline based beast hero. That would work. Here, this healer. I didn't like him when I used him. I know he can be good, so if you level him up, I just know that I don't know how I feel about him. Priest is a good healer. I've gotten through with her. And yeah, that's basically all the rares, but you can mix and match some of those into the team that I have. But the reason I use these specifically is because you have poison, you have bleed, and we have more poison on my healer. So everybody in here outside of swordman, spearman, uh, has some kind of a status effect that we can put on something. So a defense down would be literally probably the only thing we're missing. So if I were to replace anyone with a defense down, it would be probably him, but he's also really good at getting to the back row, which is in some ways more helpful than defense down. So yes, having a bunch of status effects helps with the defense down because you don't need defense down because they just get poison, fire, and bleed to death. So tanks don't really give me too much trouble. All right, so yeah, that's basically it. That's my 10-day recap here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're doing a little late night Saturday video. I hope you guys enjoy this. It'll be running through the weekend. I feel bad that I didn't get to another video this week on it, and I only put up the live stream. So that's why you guys are getting this little bonus video. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I always like to hear from you guys. Also, like, share, subscribe. It's great for the channel. We do live streams every week. Once a week at this point, and usually between Monday and Wednesday. Sometimes that may change, but my average is Monday or Tuesday. It's probably going to be Monday this week, so yeah, tune in and maybe I'll see you guys there. All right. So this is my 10-day. What can I do in 10 days? Is what this is. That's what this is. What can you do in 10 days with just rares and one legendary? This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.